but we're only 46 points up, so we have to be careful.
Absolutely.
46 points. So do I sign this here? I'll sign it right
Looks like
here.
the check is already signed.
Looks like it's pretty well signed. Only the sign on the bottom here. Okay. And this one's all set.
Now let's take a look at the Declaration of Candidacy. This is right here. I just need you to sign right there.
Okay, very good. That's a big move.
That's
How
official.
about here?
I don't
Want me to sign that for you?
Oh, that's your delegate list. You can if you want.
I will. We have great delegates, Steve, right?
Absolutely. Now, if you could hold that up for everybody to see.
Which one? Okay,
This one.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Thank you. I feel great. I feel really good.
Mr. President, congratulations. I have to ask, would you endorse Tom Emmer for Speaker? He hasn't historically been your biggest fan, but he is the most likely candidate right now.
Well, I think he's my biggest fan now because he called me yesterday and he told me I'm your biggest fan. So I don't know about that. Well, we're looking at a lot of people, and you know, I'm sort of trying to stay out of that as much as possible. But they'll get it straightened out. But no, I've always gotten along with him, and I get along with all of them, really. A lot of good people. You have a lot of great people.
Mr. President, how important is it to keep New Hampshire the first primary?
Say it, Brian.
How important is it to keep New Hampshire the first primary? I know you've said the Democrats don't want that.
No, they don't want that. The Democrats do not want to keep New Hampshire in this position, and I did, and we did that together. I made that promise very early on, and I said, New Hampshire's staying where you are, and a lot of people want to replace New Hampshire, move it toward the back of the pack, and I said, that's not happening. There's an incredible history, there's an incredible feeling about New Hampshire in politics, right? And I think it's very important, and I said the same thing about Iowa. I think keeping the two of you, and then we go to South Carolina. Now, the Democrats changed that order, as you know, and I think it's not a good thing for them. I think it's not a very good thing at all. But I told New Hampshire, you're going to stay right where you are, and we came through with that promise, right?
Well, in that regard, Mr. President, you are making New Hampshire presidential primary history today because you are the first candidate who has served as president to actually come back to New Hampshire and file to run again.
Well, that's
and
an
I think
honor.
if you see your
Picture right up there.
Oh, yeah.
It's up there from when you were here 8 years ago.
Yeah, I'm younger now, I think. Younger now.
Did you speak with Mr. Emmer? Did you speak with
I did. I spoke to Mr. Emmer. I spoke to a lot of congressmen that called me up, and they all called asking for support. And, of course, I have to hold it for a while. I have a lot of friends that are looking at it right now. As you know, it's a big list. Jim is a fantastic guy, and who knows what happens there, but Jim is just Jim Jordan, fantastic person. And so we'll see what happens. You have a lot of people running. You have a lot of good talent, a lot of very good people running.
you look back on this process? Is it worthwhile what's happened in the House?
Well, it's a lot of tumult. There's no question about that, but we'll see what happens. We're going to see what happens.
Mr. President, is the Republican
who's your chief rival in New Hampshire?
Mr. President?
Is it DeSantis or Haley?
I think DeSantis is really going down. It looks like I just looked at a poll that came out, and he was in third place. And he's another one where, as I call him, Ron DeSanctimonious, he was in fifth place. So bad things are happening, but we keep going up. And I looked at one where it's 64, and the second person is at 8. So between him and a few others, I guess a few others, but New Hampshire seems to be a little bit different in that regard. But he's looking like he's going to be in third place, maybe even fourth place.
Mr. President, you know your voters very well. You know your voters well, and they are concerned when they look at what they see in the House, in the Hill, and the chaos.
Yeah.
What is your message to
Well, I think it's going to
Republicans
get solved, and when it does, it'll be a beautiful thing, and it'll teach a lot of people about democracy. You know, that happened once before. It's very tough with the 4 votes, you know, with a 4-vote spread, but something's going to happen. It'll be positive. It'll end up working well. I'm staying above it. I have to right now, but I've spoken to just about all the candidates. There are quite a few of them, and they're terrific people. You know, that 4 threshold is very tough. It's a very tough thing, no matter who it is. I said, there's only one person that can do it all the way. You know who that is? Jesus Christ. If Jesus came down and said, I want to be Speaker, he would do it. Other than that, I haven't seen anybody that can guarantee it. But at some point, I think we're going to have somebody pretty soon.